Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amanda and I'm happy that you're here. In this very special episode of Midnight Murmurs, we will be reading A Visit from St. Nicholas together aloud. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, staying warm, staying safe, and thankful for all that has happened this year and looking forward to what 2025 has in store for us. I invite you to grab a cozy beverage, get all snug as a bug in a rug, and let's read this holiday classic together. All right, are you all cozy? I'm in my Christmas PJs. This is your chance. Put on your PJs before we get started because it's Christmas Eve. You better be getting to bed because Santa Claus will be coming soon. A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clark Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas when, all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced through their heads. And Mamma, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away, all. And leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled! His dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of the eye and a twist of the head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." I wish the same for you, dear listener. I love that this poem has become so universally used around Christmas time that it just feels weirdly familiar. Like the cadence, the flow, the syllables. There's something in me that just knows it so well from growing up with it. And isn't it funny that this poem is about Saint Nicholas, but we universally just use it for Santa Claus as well? We have a couple episodes this season from the Scary Book of Christmas Lore that talks about Saint Nicholas and how he's not Santa Claus. He is a completely different entity. And here we are just blending them all together in this poem. Also, as times have changed, it's changed from Happy Christmas to all and to all a good night to the Americanized version of Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. I didn't read it wrong. The original is happy. I think the illustrations in this book are also so weird. They really blend this story into the lore that we talked about earlier. And the illustrations also give a very old-timey feel to me. Just in like the art style in which they have been drawn, you can see the artist's signature in a lot of the frames. The illustrations are definitely something else. Haha, but just based on the illustrations, I don't think I would want St. Nicholas to come visit me, because he looks kind of scary. I don't know, if I looked out my window and saw St. Nicholas looking at me like this, it would not be happy. It would be a horror movie. So I'm glad that Santa Claus is a little more approachable than St. Nicholas. But anywho, I hope you are having a wonderful holiday season, a very Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. So if you enjoyed this video and, spending a little time with me on Christmas Eve, I don't know how often that's going to happen, us being together on Christmas Eve. I like it, dear listener. Thanks for coming along the journey with me. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more episodes of Midnight Murmurs coming your way soon. And as the poem said, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Cheers.